Alright, hello. I'm here. I'm gonna play Wyrmspan. I've been wanting to stream this for a while. I've had it set up and then I decided not to for whatever reason. I'm tired, I've got to do something else and don't feel like it. Done that 2 times already. This is my 3rd attempt. This time I'm gonna do it. Alright, so if you played Wyrmspan, you know most of what's going on here. There is some new stuff. So let's look at my board first. Alright, so I've got 3 caves. The Crimson Cavern, the Golden Grotto, and the Asimist Abyss. I will need to place the first space in each one has a cave, and I need a cave card to put. I need a cave to put a dragon onto. So these spaces don't have caves. These 3 do. On my turn, I can do 3 things, which I'll just get me out of the way so you can see it. There. All right. Yep, you can hear me. Cool. All right. I can excavate, which means play a cave card. Entice, which means play a dragon card. Explore, which means get my explorer and explore one of the caves and doing every action I stop on. I feel like there's something else. No, that's it. And the 3 caves to explore. I don't know why I didn't. What was going on with my brain there? Alright, and then looking at my hand, which hopefully you can see now. Yep, cool. Alright, so I started off with 3 cave cards and 3 cave cards and 3 dragon cards. I have discarded it down to 4 and then give myself 2 food of my choice. So I gave myself 2 meat because that will let me play the Red Guardian right away. What else do you need to know? When I play the Red Guardian, every time my explorer stops on it, I can cache a food from the supply onto any dragon in this column, which at the end of the game is worth a point. Fledgling, the Agile Griff Dragon is from the expansion. He's a fledgling, which is a new thing. Every time I stop on him, first time I do it, I can give up a milk to put a cube there. Second time, give up a cave card to go there. And then every time I stop on him after that, I can upgrade other fledglings twice for free. So he's really good if I want a lot of fledglings, which hopefully they'll come out. Okay, cave cards give you a benefit when you play them. This one lets you go around the Dragon Guild, which will give you something. This one and lets you lay an egg. And this one lets me tuck 2 cards from the deck behind any dragon, which is worth a point each. And hopefully, if I put it behind the right dragon, I might get something else. Alright, so looking at the scoring, which hopefully you can read that. I don't know if I can't read that here, but hopefully you can. But anyway, I'll be ranked against how well the AI does. For the first round, it'll be. Sorry, I thought I heard something. First round, it'll be every dragon worth 3 points or less, and the not counting fledglings, I think, including fledglings. Okay. There. So this one's worth 6 points. So playing that won't help with that goal. The fledglings are worth 1 for every fledgling you've got. So you've got 3 of them, they're worth 3 each. So the 4th one, if I can somehow get 4 out in the first round, which won't happen, then they won't score for this. Otherwise, they will. Alright, second round, it will be cache resources. Okay, so that comes in. There was something. Oh, the Red Guardian gets me caching resources, so that will help with that. So that's good. Third round is any dragon that has gold in the cost. And the 4th one is for fledglings. Okay, so I chose pretty well. I didn't even look at the goals when I was choosing my cards. And that's it for the goals. What else do you need to know about? The Market. Alright, so this is the same as Wyrmspan. When you draw a card, you can draw one of these three all from the deck. But there's also the cave cards. Same thing. When you draw a cave card, you can draw one of the three all from the deck. Alright, what else? Goals. Guild. Alright, the guild is a totally new thing, not in Wyrmspan, so if you know that this is new. There are, with the expansion, 9 of these cards. Guild, what's the word I'm looking for? Pieces of cardboard. There's 9 of them, 9 guilds. Alright, so when you get the guild token, you move shield around, you get whatever that you land on, and then when you land here, you can put one of your cubes here and get whatever benefit it says. This is the guild of merchant, so they've all got to do something with gaining or spending coins. I think that's everything. Caves, we've looked at that already. Yeah, that's everything. So I start with 6 coins, which are turns. Cool, yeah, I think I'm on the AI is over here. To deck 8 cards, I've got it set to level 2. It's 8 cards, you take 1 out. That's why I've got this one sideways. And that will just tell you what the AI does, which is just to move around here and maybe take stuff from here. I think that's it. I think I'm good to go. Yeah, alright, cool. So, first thing I'm going to do, spend a coin to go to entice. I want to play the red guardian into the Crimson Cavern. He has to go, let's zoom in on that. He has to go in the top one, the Crimson Cavern. Costs 2 meat, which is what I gave myself to start with. He's worth 6 points at the end of the game. He can carry 2 eggs. And then every time I explore this cave, I can catch something onto any dragon in this column. Oh, and he's helpful, which doesn't actually matter in this game. Oh, well, none of the goals care about the trait, but some, in another game it might, but some dragons might care about how many helpful dragons you've got. But unless it comes up, that doesn't matter. Alright. Oh, that's not what I want to do. There we go. That's my turn. Okay, so his turn. AI's turn. I've got that upside down. I want to show you that on the handheld. There we go. Alright. Is that focusing? Yes, good. Alright, so there's nothing up here, so I can ignore all that. Round 1, he's just going to move around twice. And then when he gets to a brown spot, which he isn't this turn, he does this. So that's it. So going to his guild. Boom. Okay, round 1, he moves around twice. Boom. That's it. He's done. Alright, so my second turn. I can get some food by going along here. Generally, this cave is good for getting food. This one's good for getting cards, and that one's good, so dragon cards, and that's good for getting cave cards. So, I really want that, because when I play it, I'll get an extra turn. So I'm going to go exploring in the Golden Grotto, spend 1 coin. Second time I do it, it'll cost me a coin and an egg, but first time it's just a coin. So I can get this benefit, which is to take the card, and then I go next along. I've reached the stop sign, so that's it. If I had a few dragons in there, I would have got more stuff done, but that's alright, I got the card I wanted. He goes back to base and draw a new card. Is there anything there I particularly want? Nothing that's standing out to me. I'm going to get it upside down, so maybe there is something I really want, but pay a card to play a dragon from the display for free. Well, that's pretty good. Maybe I want that. But anyway, his turn. Alright, so got a coin there. So I put a coin on, where's the goal? A coin on the goal. So that means he's got, I'll explain that at the end. And then he moves around the guild track twice. So, 2, that's it. And he's done. Yeah, I'll explain the coin here. But basically he got better at achieving the goal. what is the goal? Oh, dragons that cost 3 or less. I've got none. So he's winning that one. Okay. This Agile Griff Dragon can go... Needs to go in the bottom cave. So I might play that. No, I can't because I don't have the food he needs. I need a crystal and a milk. So I won't do that. I'll probably go exploring again, but this time in the top cave. Alright, so that gives me any food I want. I will take a crystal. Cache from my supply, isn't it? Food from my supply. That I don't want to do because I want that crystal. And then go around the Dragon Guild. So looking at the guild, I move around to there. That gets me an egg. So there. I'll put that egg here. He can lay 2 eggs. He's got 1. And then explore. I've reached the stop sign, so I'm done. That's my turn. Alright. AI is gonna... Oh, he loses the coin. Because he's got that coin with a cross out on it. And then he moves around twice again. So 1, 2. Oh, yeah, he's reached the brown area. So he does whatever the brown area on his card says he does. He takes a cave and a dragon. And they say 1, so he's going to grab... So he's going to grab that and that. So 1, 2, 3. And they just go to his collection. He'll score them at the end of the game. And he's done. Alright. Right, I really want that. Do I really want... I guess I do. Yeah, so I want to go exploring again. So it will cost me an egg. Okay, so I get a food. I'll take the milk. Don't need for the fledgling. I could cache something if I had something extra. I don't, so I'm not going to. And I move around the guild track, which gets me a meat. Which nothing I have needs a meat, but that's alright. And then I've reached the stop sign, so I go back. I'm done. Alright, he just moves around the track once. Alright, now I can play. I can entice. Pay the crystal and the milk. Play that there. That there. And that's it. Alright, his turn. He goes... Alright, he gets a coin on the goal. He moves around once. And that's it. I've got 1 more coin. I could pass. And why would I pass? He's got, looking at his cards, he's got definitely 1 turn. This one might be, he's got 2 cards left. He's going to play this, whatever that does. This one might say end his turn. So he might pass with this, he might not. He'll always get 6 or 7 cards. Alright, so if I pass, I get first choice of what's the word? Goods. I can decide what I get. Against the Automa, if I pass second, then I'm not allowed to take the 6 coin option. But that's okay. I don't think I care about the 6 coin option. I'd rather get some stuff. So I'm gonna spend my last coin doing something. I will. What dragons are available? I said that one looked good. That would cost 2 gold and a crystal. What have I got? I've got that's worth 1. That's worth 6. I've got 1. He's got 2. So I'm losing the gold at the moment, but playing that won't help anyway. So Yeah, I can't win the goal. I might draw it depending on what he does. Should I excavate maybe? Yes, I'm going to excavate. I'm going to play this card. It's going to go there, there, or there. I will put it there. Maybe? No. No, put it there. Because that'll help me get more food later. Okay, so when I play it, I get to do this. So I move that down. I get a card. I'll draw from the deck because I don't know what I want. And I get an egg. Which I'll put there. Yep, that's my turn. And then he goes... Okay, he loses the coin there and he goes around twice. I'm passing, so I put my guy onto... No, that's not what I wanted to look at. Onto one of these. I'm passing first, so I could take the 6 coins. But instead, I'm going to go there and take 5 coins, an egg, and a food. But I don't actually get that until later. But that's what I'm deciding to take. Alright, and then his last card. Okay, it does have that symbol. That symbol at the top says, if it's the last card you're drawing, which it is, ignore it, he passes. That's it. So he's passing. He wants to take that. Alright, let me end the round. So I can shuffle these up. Yes, okay, so if I had any cards with, let's go to the guild. No, not the guild. The goals. Yes. Okay, so we're in first round. First thing we can do is that. If we have any end of round goals, which I don't, I'd activate them now. Then we look at the goal. Then it's dragons with a printed value of 3 or fewer. Okay, I've got 1 over here. I've got this one, that's worth 1. That's worth 6 points, so that doesn't count. He has got, tells you down here, for the first round, he's got 1, so we drew that. So we both get first place. Which is going to be worth 4 points each. And then we go down to this. So we refresh the market. All this gets discarded. New stuff comes out. Oh, there's a fledgling. I might want to grab that later. What's it do? Every time at the end of the round, pay your food to go around the guild 3 times. That's pretty good. And it's only cost 2 things to... I can probably get that done next round if I really try. Alright, so we've done that. To rotate start player. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Alright, he's going to be first next round. And then income. He doesn't worry about income. So I get 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't get that one. That goes away. And I get an egg and a food. So I get an egg wherever I want it, and a food. Whatever type I want. I'll take the crystal, because that'll let me buy this. The solitary brown drake. Alright, that's it. He gets another one of these, which I'll explain what they are when it happens. And we're round 2. He gets to go first. Oh, first of all, shuffle his deck up. That's the one that's not going to get played. Alright, so take the coin off it. There aren't any. We're in round 2, so we're in round 2, so we go to round it once. So once, and that's his turn. Alright, I'm going to entice, which means I pay the food. And there's a cave here, so I'm allowed to play a dragon there. So that's that. Alright, so this one says, at the end of the game, I get 3 points if all spaces in this cave have been excavated. So if I excavate these two, I'll get 3 extra points. It's pretty good. So that's my turn, his turn. Alright, he gets a coin on the goal, which is that one. Then he moves around once. And then again, he takes the brown 1 and 2. Same as last time. So he gets that, and he gets that. And they're just worth points. Alright, my turn. I will probably explore. I'll take a food. Take a gold, because it'll help with this speedy long dragon. I'm going to cage it here, because it is worth a point if I do that. Then I'll move around here once. That lets me take a cave card. I will take that one. That lets me get some gold later on. That, nothing happens there. Gain a gold. Or gain a food of my choice, which I'm going to choose to take gold. And then stop sign, so that's it. Alright, his turn. Oh, he gets another coin. Okay. What's the goal at the moment? Cache resources. Okay. So he's got 3 currently. 1 automatically and then 2 because of this. So I need to start caching some more through that if I want to win this goal, which it's not the end of the world if I don't, but it'd be good. Alright. So I've had 2 turns, have I? He's had 3. Yep. Alright, I'm going to excavate. I'm going to excavate here, which costs me an egg, because in this column it costs an egg to do it. And then I gain a meat and a gold. So I've nearly got enough to play this speedy long dragon. Alright, his turn. He goes around once. That's it. So if you played Wyrmspan with the Automa, that's very kind of fiddly. This is much easier. Just go around the track. Maybe he gets something. That's it. Whereas in the other one, you have to keep looking up what are the goals, what's he trying to do. I like this much better solo because it's just easier to run. That should have refilled. Alright, what was I doing? I need to get a gold. So I need to explore again. Which is going to cost me an egg. Right, I'm going to go there. I'm going to put this here. Oh, sorry, I should have gone there first. Gain a gold. Then go there to cache that. Then go around the track, which gives me a crystal. So I've almost got there where I can use the guild's power. Come here, that's nothing. Come here. Gain a food. I don't know what food I need though. Looking at what's available. Maybe I want a gold. All 3 of the dragons in the market need a gold, so I'll take that. And then stop there. Okay, his turn. Okay, he loses the coin there. That means we're drawing on the goal. That's good. And then I will use my last turn to entice, pay 3 gold, which puts him there, which gets me another coin. Because when I play this, I get a coin. Alright, his turn. Second round, he moves around twice. That's it. And I got one more turn if I want it. How many? He's got one more turn. He might not take. Is it worth me doing anything right now? Or should I pass and get more turns? Or more... It only matters if I want to take the 6 coins. So it only matters if I want to take more turns in the next round, which I don't know that I do. Maybe I do. I probably don't. I'll probably grab the card one. So yeah, I'm fine. I don't want to do that. So I will go exploring in the Golden Grotto. So that gets me a I can draw a card. I'll draw that. Yeah, that's pretty good. I'll draw that. And then that's nothing. That was a when you play it benefit. And then go around the guild. Alright, so I've reached the, where's the guild? I've reached the brown spot, which means I can put a cube on this. So I need to read what they do first. Okay, I don't have any coins, so I can't use those ones. I do have 2 eggs, I could gain that. Gain 3 points per dragon. I'm going to play him out with a coin in its cost. Alright, yeah, so my only 2 options really here are pay 2 eggs to gain a coin. I'll probably do that. Or just get 6 points at the end of the game. I'm going to go for the coin. Pay 2 eggs, which I've got. Boom, which I've got 1. Oh no, I don't. No, I don't have 2 eggs. Damn. Alright, I can't do that. I'm just going to have to take coins then. Or I could take that one, which gets me 3 points for every dragon I've got with a coin in the cost, which so far is none. So I'll just go for the 6, guaranteed 6 points instead of maybe 6 points or more, or less. Right, so I'm done with that. Come back to the caves, then I reach the stop sign. So that's that. Refill this. Alright, he might get a turn here, he might not. He doesn't, because he's got that do not do anything action icon. So he's done, so he will put his, where's the goals? He'll go there, which means I can't take that now. I'm on my last turn, so I have to pass. I'll go there, because I want to get the coins in the egg. That card in the egg. Alright, and then we go looking at this. Do I have any end of round actions? No, I don't. Alright, he's got a score of 2. He got 2 cached resources. I've got 2. Yeah, I've got 2 here. So we drew on that one again. That's not what I wanted. Yeah. So we draw on that. Boom. And then, what do we do then? Then we look at this, refresh everything. So if there's something I wanted there, too bad, it's gone. Two, 3. 2, 3. Alright, then what are we up to? Rotate first player. I'm going to go first now. It should have been just, what's the word? I should have decided randomly who went first, me or the Automa. But I forgot about that and just went first. But either way, it alternates every turn. And then gain income. He doesn't get anything. I get 5 coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get a egg. Put that there. And I get a card. So looking at the market, is there anything I particularly want? I'm looking at dragons, not the caves. So what's this do? Draw a card from the deck, you may tuck it here. That's pretty good, but it's expensive. That's the cheapest one. 4 points. Gain a card you may tuck under any dragon. That's not bad. What's this one do? Fully train any fledgling for free. Ooh, yeah, I want that. Fully train any fledgling for free. If you do, also lay 2 eggs. Cool. That's an end of round thing, so I'll get to do that twice. It's not worth any points by itself, though. I think that's okay. Ooh, that's not bad. 2 meat, and then you get a coin. Alright. So it's my turn, right? Don't have that. Wait, did I? Oh, I did. Whoops, yeah. I passed earlier. I had another coin. Oh well, I got 6 coins now. Alright, and let's shuffle his cards up. Get rid of that. Alrighty. That's the one that's not being used. My turn. I do have a gold. I could play this. That's not terrible. Yeah, okay, I'm going to excavate. No, entice. Nah, with a coin. Entice. I'm going to play this, which costs a coin and a gold. So I'll spend those, put that there. Now, hopefully I will get to make use of that. I don't know. We'll find out. Alright, but that's my turn. His turn. Third round, he moves around 3. So 1, 2, 3. Again, he's there. Alright, so this one's different than we've had so far. Alright, so he went around 3 times because it's round 3. And then he's going to take the third dragon and go on the Dragon Guild space 3. So he'll take third dragon, same as before. And he's got 2. This is where the cubes come into it. Where are we? Goals? No. Guild, that's what I'm looking for. There, alright, he's got these 2 cubes. 2 cubes he can spend. So he'll take 1. And he's going to go down 3 spaces. So 1, 2, 3. So that just means I can't take that space anymore, which is kind of annoying because I did want to use that one. Oh well. That's it. That's his turn. Alright, so, my turn. Where's my guy? Oh, I should have him back already. I'm going to explore this cave. Alright, so we're getting food. I will gain a meat. I will not do that. Not cage anything there. I'm going to move around the guild once. That gets me an egg. Put it there. Sometimes it matters where you put them, but right now it doesn't. There's nothing there. There, I got another meat. And then come here. Alright, so when I come here, if I can train him by spending a crystal, which I've got. Let's zoom in on that. Hopefully you can see that. I spend the crystal that I've got in my supply, I put a cube on it. And then once I train him the second time, I'll get the ability at the bottom. I'll get the ability at the bottom. He moves again, that gets me an egg, which I'll put there, and then I'm at this at the end. Alright, and then that refreshes. Oh, that's pretty good too. I've only got 1 more space in the top cave, so I kind of don't want to. I don't want any more for the top cave. I won't be able to play any of these 3 dragons if I play this one, which I think I'll be able to do. Yeah. Alright. So I need to excavate it first, so I'm going to do that. No, wait. His turn first. Alright, he puts a coin onto the goal. Oh, I should have thought that along. I should have given him another cube. Okay, he's a coin on the goal. That one's gone. And he moves around twice. So he moves it there. Alright, okay. So I'm going to excavate here, which costs me 2 eggs. 1, 2. And then I get a one-time thing. If I discard 3 food / cards, I could get a coin, but I don't have that right now, so I'm not going to do it. So that's excavated now. His turn. Round 3, he moves around once. And my turn. Alright, I want to play this, so I'm going to have to explore this cave, which cost me an egg. Alright, so go in there. I get a food, and not food, raw food. Get a meat, food. I'm going to choose meat. I'm not going to do that. Okay, now move around here. I like seeing the gold running. That's good. Nothing there. Get a food of my choice. I've got no idea what I need because I'm not going to be able to play any of those. Yeah, I don't need anything right now. Alright, I'll take a milk. I don't know what I need. I'll take a milk because of that. Next time I go there, I'll be able to train with that. And then come here. If I had a what you call it, cave card, I'd be able to train him, but I don't. So maybe I didn't plan that as well as I could have. Come here, get an egg, and that's it. So I got a lot of stuff coming in this cave. Alright, he loses the coin and he moves around twice. 2, that's it. Alright, gonna mute myself for a second. Alright. Oh wait, what happened to the music? I just noticed it's not playing. Why not? Alright, let's look at why that is. Oh, because I had a playlist of one thing, apparently. Alright, let's play that. That's great. What's that? No, that's too loud. Trying to get it so it doesn't pick up on the mic. Should be able to hear it though. Yeah, I think that's working good. Alright, full screen. Where was I? I want to play this dragon. Right, have I gone? I've gone 4 times. He's gone 4 times, so it's my turn. Last one of the round. I want to entice. I want to pay all this. There. Alright. Yeah. Alright. His turn. Alright, he gets a coin. And then he moves around once. Alright, he moves around once, and then he gets the brown bit. Take a card in the cave, the dragon in the cave, so he takes these. Okay, I have to pass because I'm out of coins. Now we're over here, so I'm going to take one of these. Now, if he passes first, I can't take either of these 2. But I can right now. Oh, that was his turn. He so I can do this. Yeah, alright, so I might go there. Wait, where was I going to go? There. Because they're going to be 6 turns and go around the guild, which gets me a card so I can pick that up. That's my plan. I don't know whether it's going to work. Because he might take it some other way, but that's my plan. Alright, I've already passed, so his turn. He takes the coin off. He goes around, round 3, 4 times. 2, 3, 4. And then his last turn, he skips. So he's done. So alright, activate these. Okay, I've got a few of them now. And I've got to play them in the right order. So let's look what they are. I'm going to play this one first, if I'm looking at it right. Yes, I can fully train any fledgling for free. So I'm going to fully train this guy. Oh, no, that's not what I thought it said. Damn. Right. Alright, so I've got a choice then. I can fully train him, which will let me pay a food to go around the guild 3 times, which will get me a card, a coin, and a milk. Or I can not get that benefit right now and later. And get this one, and then when I land on him, I can then train him. No, there's no point in doing that really, I don't think. Yes, I'm going to do this one. He's fully trained, which now means I can use this ability, pay a food, to go 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So that lets me grab the one I wanted, and grab a coin, and grab a milk. That's pretty good. Okay, that's all of those. And then we look at, then we refresh. Oh, that should have. And then refresh. No, hang on. First we look at the goals, right? Which is how many you've got with at least 1 gold in the cost. Yeah, he's got 2. So right there. Oh, so right there, he's got 2. I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 3. He's got 2. Cool. So I win that. Nah, that's not what I wanted. Goals. So he gets 2nd place, I get 1st place. Then we refresh, which I was halfway through doing. 3, 1, 3. Alright, and then income, right? Rotate star player, right? He goes first next turn. And then income. So I get 6 cards and a guild move. 6 coins and guild move. So I get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I can go around the guild once, which gets me to there, which lets me place a cube. So, what do they do again? I can pay a coin, excavate for free from my hand. I don't have any. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, I guess I'll put it there, flat 3 points. Do I have any cost of coin? I do have 1. No, okay. Yeah, alright, so looking at this. I can't do that because I don't have any cave cards in my hand. I can't do that because I don't have any excavated spaces to play the dragon onto, so the top 2 are out. Can't do that because he's gone there. So my options are 3 points for every dragon I've got with a coin in its cost, or go there and get 3 points. So a flat 3 points, or 3 points for this, and maybe more if I play another one. So I went for the one that's going to get me maybe more points. Alright, so that's that. I get him back. And that's it, his turn. Cool. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7 turns. Or 7 coins. I might spend them on something else, but I'll probably spend them on turns. Alright, he gets a coin on the last goal. Oh, that should have moved along, and that he should have got that cube. Alright, he does that, and then he gets a coin, and then he moves around 3 times. 1, 2, 3. He went past the brown spot, so he gets Dragon 2 and Cave 2. Ooh. Oh no, that's no good. I was thinking that'd be good, but that'd be good if you got it in the first round. At the end of the round, coin is, I think it's worth a point, but it's not I'm not going to get to use it for a turn, so it's sort of, yeah, whatever. Alright, I'm going to excavate, because I need caves. Go there. So which of these caves do I want? What does that do? Draw 3 cards from the deck, dragon cards from the deck. Keep 1, discard 1, tuck 1. I'll probably go for that. Gain a food and a crystal, lay an egg, and then every opponent lays an egg. Or just get a crystal and a meat. Yeah, I'm going to grab that because it'll give me more. When I play it, I'll get another dragon. Alright, done that, and then you go there. I can spend the milk I've got to train him once. And then go there, go around the gill, that lays an egg. And then that's it. Alright, his turn. Okay, he loses the coin and he goes around once. Oh, that should have refilled. Alright, right. So I want to excavate there or there because I can play the dragon there or there. I'm thinking I'll go there because excavate. Because doing it lets me get a card, get a dragon card, and then I will know, and I'll play this there, or maybe something else. Oh, no, hang on. Is that why? Yeah. If I put it there, I can get it. I'll get a card. Yeah, because if I got a card there, then when I excavate here, I'll get two choice. I get two caves to put to excavate to get the card I'm going to get onto it. I didn't word that very well. Hopefully that made sense. Alright, so I'm going to excavate that as the point and draw 3 cards. Two fledglings and something else. Alright. So let's look at what I got. Why is that? Right, so I can keep one, I can discard one. Hang on. Keep one, discard one, tuck one. Right, so these are the 3 I drew. Hostile Northern Fire Dragon, Pugnacious Amphider, and Ambidextrous Falsicoy. Alright, so this is these 2 are fledglings, which means I've got to train them before I get any use out of them. This one's every time I land on it, reveal a card from the deck. If it's large, tuck it, otherwise gain a meat. That's not bad. I might go, no, I can't play that though. I can't play either of these. That's the only one I can actually play. Because my red cave is full. Alright, so I'm going to keep that one. And these 2, it doesn't really matter because the opponent isn't going to go through the discard pile. And I don't think... I don't know, can human players go through the discard pile? It must be possible. Anyway, so I'm tucking this one. Does it matter where I tuck it? Not really. I don't think any of these care about if they got anything tucked under them. So I'll put it over here. That's what's the point. That's something. Alright, so that was me excavating that. Yes, so his turn. Gains a coin. Per fledgling is the current goal. He's got 3 at the moment. I've got 2. When I play one of these, I'll have 3. Alright, right, so I've done that, and then... Oh, alright, and he's going around twice. Yeah, cool. Alright, I'm gonna entice. Play this one here, because it can't go there. If I played this one here, then oh, I suppose I could go there, but yeah. I don't think it matters too much. I'm gonna put it there. Oh, I got food for it, damn. Alright, so I'm not gonna entice. I'm gonna explore this cave, because that'll get me some food. And I want to grab the... I want to grab... So I'm just thinking... Yeah, okay, yeah. So I want to feed this one. I want to make sure I get this one fed. I'm going to get 1, 2 food and a meat from that. So yes, so if I go there, I'll grab a crystal. I could cache that, but I don't want to. And I go there, which gives me a meat. Nothing there. I got another food, which is a crystal. And then nothing there, and then an egg. Drop it there. Nothing there, and then I could cache up to 2, but I don't want to because I want to get these played. So that's it. Alright, his turn. Alright, he loses that coin. That's good for me. And then he moves around 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, and then he takes Dragon 1 and Cave 1. Alright, now I'm going to entice. Play these. Put it there. Oh, I've had a milk. I could have. Would it have been worth doing that? I don't know. Alright, done that. And then. That's it. Yeah, I played that. Yep. Alright, his turn. Alright, he refreshes the market. All these are gone. Just the dragons. Either this card hasn't come up yet, or I just didn't notice it when it did. But, yeah, that symbol there. Refresh the dragon cards. I don't think it's come up yet. Alright, then he gets a coin. And he moves around 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, my turn. I got 3 turns left. 3 turns left. Okay, I will explore the bottom cave. So I get one of the caves. What's this do? Immediately play. Yeah, I want it. What does this do? Okay, so I want to grab one that I don't actually care about, because the thing I'm going to do is discard it here to train this dragon, which lets me train another dragon twice. So I'll train this one twice. There. And then I can go around the guild. You can take a dragon. The only one I could possibly build is this one. This is a hatchling. That would be good earlier in the game. Maybe I just want to take something blind. So with this one, let's zoom in on it. Every time you go explore past it, you can put a milk on it. Every time you do that, you get a milk. And then the third time you do that, you also get a coin. So, not great for where I am currently. Yeah, alright. So instead I'll take one blind, and what do I get? Oh, another hatchling. It's gonna cost 3 milk and an egg to play. Alright, maybe I can tuck that somewhere. I'll show you it though. That's what I just picked up, the junior moth dragon, 5 points. 3 milk and an egg to play it. It's got to go in the top cave, so I can't play it. And then every time you go on it, you can tuck it something there. Every time you tuck it, you lay an egg anywhere. And third time you do it, you get a coin. So that's good at the beginning of the game, but no good now. But maybe I can tuck it somewhere. Alright, okay, where am I? I'm here. I can lay 2 eggs. Here, gotta be on this dragon. Okay, grab a cave card. So now I'm grabbing the cave I actually want. I'll take that one, because it'll give me a discount. And then that's it. His turn. He's still on, yeah. Let's see, we're around 4, so he goes around twice. Oh, these should have refilled. He goes around twice. He takes cave card, and dragon 3 and cave 3. They go to his collection. Alright, my turn. I will. What did I want to do? Oh, I need to excavate somewhere. Right, so. Yeah, if I excavate there. Oh, the excavate there or there. I don't think it really matters actually. let's go right here. Immediately play a card with a discount of 1 food or egg. That cost me an egg to do it. And I'll take the discount of the gold, paying only the crystal to play it there. And that's it. That's my turn. Yes. His turn. He skips his turn. He's done. So it doesn't actually matter in the last round. Alright, I got one more turn. So what I'm thinking, I can either explore this, get 2 food cached, possibly, actually I'll get 3 food cached total. Going there won't do me much. If I go here, when I go there, I'll upgrade him, I'll get 2 eggs out of it, and I'll get to go around the guild, which will give me another cave, which I won't need for anything. I think I'm probably better off going to the top cave, I'm not sure. That'll let me upgrade that, which will get me... Give me that, which isn't worth as much as the... Yeah, I'm better off coming here, spending an egg. Right, I'll get a food, doesn't matter what it is. I'll move there, cache your food there, come here. Oh, there we go, I get that anyway. Doesn't matter which one I take. Nothing there. Another food. Doesn't matter what it is. Nothing there. Lay an egg. I'll put it there. Nothing there. Okay. Now. So I've got the 1 food, I could cache it, but if I keep it, it'll be worth 1 point if I do. If I keep it though, I can go around the guild 3 times. 1, 2, 3, which will let me go there and get 3 points. So I'm better off keeping it. As the end of the round ability lets me do that. Done that, and then I pass. So, yeah, we do end of round abilities. Right, this one. Fully train any fledgling for free. If I do, lay 2 eggs. Yeah. Yeah, is that what it says? Let's go to the cave so you can see what I'm doing. Fully train any fledgling for free. If you do, also lay 2 eggs. Yeah. Which lets me fully train this one. Which lets me also lay 2 eggs, which I'll put here. Alright, now I've got this. If I pay the food, I can go around the guild track 3 times. So I get 1, get me a crystal. 2, put a cube onto there. And then 3, get another egg. That was definitely worth doing. Alright, so I've done that, damn it. Nothing there. That's it. Yeah, that's it, cool. And then back to the goals. Alright, so what's the goal? The current goal is, how many fledglings have you got? He's got 2 plus 1 coin, 3. I've got 4, accidentally actually, but 1, 2, 3, 4. I wasn't looking at that goal, just the way it worked out. So I got more than him. He gets 2nd place, I get 1st place. And that's it, then we go to scoring. So, let's get out the app. Got the Stonemeyer scoring app, which isn't perfect, but it'll do. It does work. Wyrmspan with expansion. Normal Ultima. Okay, so I get points for where's guild? For these guys. So I get 9 points for them, 6 and 3. And I get 3 for every, how many lizards have I got? I got 1 dragon that costs a coin, so I get another 3 for that. Printed value of my dragons. Alright, so come on over here. I got 6, 3, 6. I don't know why I said 3. That's 6. That's a fledgling. I'll do that in a minute. 0, 5. They're fledgling. Okay, every fledgling is worth 1 point for every fledgling you've got. So I got 4, so they're worth 4 each. So that's 16. Boom. All right. End-game abilities. Do I have any dragons that are worth give you end-game? I got this one. 3 points if all of this is excavated, which it is, so I get 3 points for that. Eggs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cache resources, I got these 3. Tuck cards, I think it's just the one. I don't think I've got any other cards tucked anyway, just that one there. Yeah, so I got 1 for that. End of round goals. Alright, so I got first place, he's got first place. The app will work out the points. Don't do that there anymore. We both got first for that. I got first, he got second. I got first, he got second. Excess coins, I didn't have any. I think they're only worth 1 point each, right? Yeah, they're only worth 1 point each, so you're better off spending them on something that will get more than 1 point. But if you want, you can save them for a point. Excess items, okay. I've got 3. I've got one food, 1 cave. I got 1 food. Sorry, 1 food, 1 cave, and 1 dragon card. You get 1 point for every set of 4, so I didn't get anything for that. Okay, now scoring the Audemars. How many dragons has he got? They're worth 7 points each, I think. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, they're worth 7 each. Okay, and then he's going to count his caves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're worth, how much are they worth each? 2 each. Which changes depending on the difficulty you're playing at. Brown space. Okay, so looking at the guild. Okay, he's on the space, so he gets 0 for that. If he was past it, if he was there, he would have got 2 points for that. I think it's 1 point each, yeah. So he gets nothing for that. So that's the final score. I get 81. He's got 77. So I won by 4 points. On not hard, not easy, difficult, normal I suppose. Highest score I've had is 92. So 81 is pretty good. That's my 6th highest score. That's it. That is a finished game of Wyrmspan. Now I'm thinking I might set up something else. I don't know, how long have I been going? An hour. Yeah, I might play something else. I just gotta figure out what. Not something too big, but not something too small. I do want to do a Agricola at some point, but not today. No, nothing right now. I'm going to wrap it up now. I will maybe come on later, but right now I'm going to go do some reading, watch some YouTube, do something else. Alright, so that was Wyrmspan. Hope that was useful. I know I worded things poorly a couple of times, but hopefully you get the idea. And I'll be back to stream something probably tonight, but maybe not. I'll be back again sometime. Bye.